1 year ago, I posted my first office setup tour, and since then there have been a lot of changes to it. My name is Jordan Pomano, and welcome to my 2020 office setup tour. The most important thing to any workspace for me is functionality and minimalism. Now, my setup may not fall under minimal to some people, but I feel like my less is more approach falls under the minimal category for me. Prior to my current setup, this wall had my TV and entertainment system, which I felt was an unnecessary use of the space. So I painted the wall black and turned it into the workstation wall. Starting with my desk, I have the Alex desk from IKEA. This is a simple 2-drawer desk that is just the right size to fit what I need, with a width of 51 inches and a depth of 23 inches. On top of the desk, I have a black leather desk pad from Amazon. This just gives a more rugged texture to help my keyboard and mouse stick better and rids the need of a mouse pad. I also like the two-tone look that it gives the desk, which overall helps with the aesthetic of it. For my main computer, I'm using a 2017 15-inch MacBook Pro Retina. At the time, this was the in-store maxed option, which gives me more than enough power to handle all of my editing projects. This laptop sits on a space gray laptop stand from Amazon that helps keep the laptop cool while freeing up space on the desk where I can keep my hard drives. For my main monitor, I have the 27-inch LG 4K FreeSync that's plugged in via DisplayPort to the MacBook Pro. I don't have too much to say about this monitor other than it's incredibly clear, color accurate, and incredibly sleek. Now we move on to a new addition to the setup, a 42-inch Sony Bravia TV. I mounted this TV above my setup to use as a third monitor and so that I can watch TV or YouTube videos while working. Although this monitor isn't totally calibrated or suited for video editing, I like to use this as a reference so that I can play my videos across different screens and see how it's going to look based on where it's being played. But as far as the coloring on my videos and photos, I do all of that on the LG monitor or my MacBook Pro monitor that's a little more calibrated and a lot more suited for that. Below the TV is a Samsung soundbar with a Bluetooth paired subwoofer under the desk. I love using this for listening to music and watching videos while I work. For lighting the desk space, I have this nautical style lamp that I got from HomeGoods with a Wi-Fi smart bulb from LifeX. These bulbs connect straight to your phone and give you a full RGB spectrum of colors that you can control straight from your smartphone. Although I don't really play with the colors too much, it's nice to be able to control the color temperature of the bulb for shooting videos and just to kind of control the vibe within the office space. To the right of my desk, I have a basic IKEA nightstand with an Xbox One S connected to the TV. I don't really play video games that much, but it is nice to have it readily available if I am feeling like playing a little bit. And those are all the pieces to my desk setup. Over the years, I've kind of figured out the most functional workflow for me and have paired that with the minimal and sleek design that I love. To the right of this setup, I used to have a futon placed right under the window, but I recently removed it to keep this space empty. I wanted to have a wall completely free to use for filming or staging gear while shooting. So I typically have my tripods and lighting here already set up so that I can grab and go without having to set up and tear down every time. And this brings us to the gear closet. This is where I keep all of my camera gear, lighting, and stands. I built some basic wood shelves to help organize everything, as well as a dedicated shelf for charging batteries. This is a pretty decent sized walk-in closet, so I'm able to keep a lot of stuff stored in there and keep the floor of my office pretty clear. To the right of my closet, I have my drum kit set up. This is a Roland TD11KV electric kit. For a while, this was just sitting in my garage because I didn't have space for it, but once I started taking things out of my office to keep clear, I decided I would set this up so that I could use that space a little bit better. Next to the drum kit, I have a little entertainment center shelf and then a floating shelf above that, which I just keep some books and random knickknacks that I've collected over the years that I feel fit well in this space. And that's everything that I have in my current office space. From the dark tone colors to prints of photos that I've taken throughout the years, this space feels completely made for me, and I love that I have a space like this that I get to create in. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, I hope it sparked a few ideas in case you're trying to spice up your own home office. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel, check out some of these other videos in this video playlist, and until then, I'll see you all in the next one.